Have you ever looked at a super yacht video and wondered, what does it really cost to live on one for just 48 hours? Most luxury videos avoid the financial reality, the legal requirements, and the behind-the-scenes systems that make these floating hotels work. Today in this video, you're getting the first fully honest, fully factual, updated to 2025 breakdown of a real 48-hour super yacht charter and the storytelling lessons hidden inside it. If you've ever dreamed of stepping onto a private super yacht, hearing the engines hum beneath your feet, and watching the coastline slowly fade into the horizon, you're not alone. But what most people forget to ask is the one question that actually matters. What does it cost, and how does the system behind it really work if you only stay for 48 hours? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Using real industry data, real 2025 charter rules, and real yacht economics that brokers, captains, and owners rely on. Forget the polished YouTube montages. This is how the experience actually operates. From the contract to the final invoice, a yacht charter is not like booking a hotel. You can't simply reserve 2 nights because the entire charter world is structured around weekly pricing. 90% of super yachts in the Mediterranean and Caribbean use a weekly base rate. But here's the good news. Yes, short charters are possible. They happen all the time when there's a calendar gap, during shoulder seasons, or when owners want to fill unused days between back-to-back bookings. And when they do allow it, the price isn't random. It's calculated using a transparent pro rata system. Brokers divide the weekly rate by 7, or in some owner policies by 6, then multiply by the number of days you want. This is why a 48-hour stay is never cheap, but it's always mathematically fair. Short-term super yacht pricing follows the MIBA charter calculation method, which is the global standard for professional yacht charters. Under this system, yachts are priced by the week, and short trips are calculated on a pro rata basis. 2. Determine the cost. The weekly rate is divided by either 6 or 7 to produce the daily rate, which is then multiplied by the number of days you want to charter. This method is publicly confirmed by international charter companies and applies across Europe, the Caribbean, and the United States. Alongside the base rate, the APA, or Advanced Provisioning Allowance, is charged separately and is typically set between 30 and 40% of the base fee. This percentage is defined in the MYBA charter agreement and covers operational expenses such as fuel, food, drinks, marina fees, and onboard consumables during the trip. Once you understand the base rate, the next layer is APA, the Advanced Provisioning Allowance. APA is the yacht's operating wallet. It covers fuel, food and drinks, marina fees, water toys, guest transfers, and all consumables during your stay. Every group behaves differently, which is why APA is kept separate. Some guests spend hours on water toys. Others prefer quiet cruising. To keep things fair, the captain documents every expense, and any unused APA is refunded at the end of the charter. This entire system is standardized worldwide and written clearly inside the MYBA agreement. Now let's talk VAT, because if you're chartering in Europe, this cost applies automatically. VAT is a government tax on charters, and the percentage depends on the country where you begin and operate the trip. France, Italy, Spain, and Monaco each have their own rules. Some routes allow partial exemptions, while others apply a straightforward rate. Your broker will explain the exact VAT before you ever pay, so nothing is left unclear. And here's the hook. Many viewers underestimate VAT, but on short trips, it can add tens of thousands of euros to the final cost. All these financial elements, the base fee, the APA, and the VAT are outlined inside the MYBA charter agreement. This is the standard contract used globally for professional super yacht charters. It protects both the guest and the owner, details safety protocols, outlines responsibilities, and specifies payment timelines. In 2025, electronic MYBA contracts are common, making the process smoother. The payment structure remains consistent. 50% of the base rate is paid at signing, and the remaining amount plus APA and VAT is paid about 5 weeks before your trip. This is why all real charters feel structured and professional. Once the paperwork is complete, the experience becomes human. Stepping on board never feels ordinary, even if you've watched hundreds of yacht videos. The teak decks, the cool, air-conditioned interior, and the panoramic ocean views instantly shift your mindset. A steward or stewardess welcomes you with a drink before the captain introduces the vessel. Then comes the safety briefing, which is mandatory. You learn where life jackets are kept, how muster points work, and what to do if there's an emergency. It's quick, straightforward, and essential. After the briefing, the yacht becomes your temporary home. A 55 or 60-meter yacht usually spans several decks, each serving a different purpose. The main deck often features a dining area and lounge. The upper deck might host a sky lounge or mini cinema. The sun deck usually includes loungers, a bar, a jacuzzi, or workout space. The lower deck contains your guest cabins, including a master suite that rivals a boutique hotel. Everything is engineered to make the experience feel smooth and uninterrupted. But here comes the next hook. The true luxury isn't the decor, it's the crew. Yachts of this size normally carry 12 to 14 crew members. The captain handles navigation and safety. The first officer oversees operations. Engineers maintain the technical systems. Deckhands manage the exterior and toys. Stewards and stewardesses handle service, cleaning, and hospitality. And the chef, often trained at a high-end restaurant, creates meals based entirely on your preference sheet. This is why gratuity is customary. In the Mediterranean, the norm ranges from 5 to 15% of the base rate, while in the Caribbean or US, it can hit 10 to 20%. It's not required, but it reflects the extraordinary service. Let's walk through day 1. After boarding, completing safety tasks and exploring the yacht, the engines start and you leave the marina. The water becomes your moving backdrop. Lunch is served on the aft deck, tailored to your preferences. The afternoon unfolds around the sun deck or beach club. Some yachts have expandable water-level platforms, while others deploy toys like sea bobs, jet skis, or paddle boards. The entire experience feels curated to your mood. By sunset, the energy changes. The yacht slows or anchors in a quiet bay, and the evening softens. Dinner becomes a highlight, with multi-course meals and seamless service. The crew appears only when needed and disappears without disrupting the atmosphere. This is when most guests feel the first true emotional shift, the sense that everything in your life feels coordinated and easy, even if just for one night. On day 2, the rhythm continues with new details. Maybe the captain takes you to a nearby marina, where you quickly learn that berthing fees can vary dramatically. During high-demand events like the Monaco Grand Prix, berths can cost tens or even hundreds of thousands for large yachts. Maybe you spend the morning on water toys, burning through fuel that falls under your APA balance. Maybe you spend time simply relaxing on the bow with nothing but ocean in front of you. Throughout it all, the crew maintains a level of coordination that most guests never notice but always feel. Finally, as the 48 hours come to an end, the captain prepares the end-of-charter accounts. Every expense, fuel, food, marina fees, and operational costs is fully documented. If APA was underspent, you receive a refund. If APA was exceeded, you settle the difference. The transparency is what surprises most first-time guests. Nothing is hidden. Every line makes sense. Living on a super yacht for 2 days teaches you more about structure, clarity, and storytelling than almost any other experience. Luxury isn't the goal, it's the result of strong systems. Everything works because everything is planned. And when you apply that mindset to your own work or content, your output becomes smoother, more intentional, and more powerful. The yacht, in the end, is not just a vessel. It's a lesson in organization and execution. If this video helped you understand the real cost and experience of a 48-hour super yacht stay, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment which part of the yachting world you want to explore next.